Okay, we're going to work on this today. Someone was throwing it away, so we're going to see if we can fix it. I've already ordered the brand new carburetor for it. Carburetor, air cleaner and stuff, because I know it runs. I sprayed carburetor cleaner down in the carburetor. They left the gas in it over the season, and that's why it won't start. So we're gonna take and clean it up. I got it for someone. I'm gonna put like 20 bucks in it. If it don't work, throw it away. Does work. Does work. It'd be a nice little piece for him. But it's got stale rotten gas in it. I know what the issue is. And you take these wheels, you're supposed to be able to take them off, slide them in, then you can move it around. But that's kind of seized up, so we'll have to work on that too. There's a couple things seized up on it, but we'll get her working. Clean her up. This one just got a pin in it. This one's got the right thing. Someone put a bolt in the other side. And no, I'm not wearing a shirt this time. Some people complain, you need to wear a shirt, blah blah, whatever. It's too hot out. I'm going to keep on feeding like WD-40 stuff, PB Blaster, whatever I can down in this line. Now we're going to start tearing this thing apart. Tear it apart for when the new carburetor comes tonight. It's supposed to fit this. It fits a couple different models. It's Troy built. That's what it said it worked on. So find out when it gets here, which should be not too late. I got checked under here because they had a belt on here. I don't know if they put a new belt on it, or had someone do it, or what. I don't know the first thing about it. All I know is it ran. It's only one belt, so it's actually good in that sense. It only takes one belt. One belt unless it go wrong. Looks like they got a new belt. Got to figure out how it comes apart. Looks like it's got a adjustment. So probably got to take an adjustment nut apart. It's on the back side here. You guys can't really see it. That's starting to work now.
Where'd you get that?
Okay, well, I went ahead and put the belt on. I stopped it because the mower was running. Now I'm just trying. These are straight screwdrivers and stores. So that's what I'm trying to get. Because you gotta take like it's 3 or 4 on the carburetor itself. Depends on one of those many. I take that easy. You don't want to just because you can mess up. They shouldn't be really tight. They should be able to get these. But unless you're gonna have a hard issue with over here. Here's the 4th one. I'll just loosen this stuff up because I'm going to take tanking it. I'm looking to see how it's all connected. Because you're going to have to connect all this back together. There's one little spring here. I'm going to try to gently coax it off. This one actually goes to the throttle right here. And then it goes, and this, it's a throttle, and this right here, the bottom one, is your choke without looking. And then you should have one on the bottom, a bolt. And it is, so let's see if we can get that off. It might be a 10mm too. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take that all the way out. Now you will have to clean that rust up. I would not leave it in there if I was you. Alright, got that out. I'll put them for bolts in there. Now we got to get back here to get them out. That should be a next size up. That's a little loose. It's actually one of the bigger ones. These get, this right here is broke, but I might be able to save it. Man, them things are expensive. You gotta buy them. That thing right there, it's like $9 for 2 little pieces of rubber. Alright, I'm gonna take that all out. That's to the carburetor. The other one's a little harder to get to. You usually got to use a wrench on them, unless you drop the tank, and you might be able to get into it. I'm thinking I'm going to use a wrench. I'm going to go, it's probably a 10mm. We'll go see. It's actually a 3/8. 10 mil will work as long as it's not tight, but it's a 3/8. Carburetor is loose already. It's going to take a while to get that off. I'm going to go ahead and pull this part off. Line your holes up. Already got it on hooked on the other spot. It's usually held on by 2 on these. One here and one here. Then how you take it off is the way you're going to have to put it back on. What I mean by it is that rod is only going to fit. You have to twist and bend to get it to go in there. They're identical, so it doesn't matter which hole they go in. Sometimes it does. There it is. See how I'm twisting this down? Let's see if I can move it. It should be able to jiggle it off. There we go. There it is. Set that right up there. You want to take your butterfly for your choke off. Put that right there. The next one I got to get is this, and this is going to be a little more tricky because the way it's set up right now. I'm going to have to move the carburetor around. And now, some people would say about maybe a ratchet wrench. You probably could get a ratchet wrench in here, but that bolt is going to be so loose that it probably ain't even going to work with if it's never been torn apart. Which, it's never been torn apart. There it is. Put them two together. Now I'm going to tilt this forwards and try to gently pull that out, because you don't want to bend it out of shape. That's your breather tube. There it goes. I'm going to leave everything like it is for now until we get our new carburetor. There's the old gasket. Take it off. These are plastic. Sometimes you can reuse them. Start cleaning this up. Make sure you don't unhook any of this. And when you put it back together, you want to make sure all your linkages works. So we're going to leave it like that for now and start cleaning it up. I'll show you more later. Okay, just got it. Time is probably 3 something, I don't know, whatever time. Couldn't I tell you? See if it's the right one. Pretty sure it was, but sometimes it ain't. I got the tank already cleaned out, carburetor off. It's got a little damage on the box, but as long as it didn't hurt the carburetor and stuff, we're good. This actually comes with the filter and everything. That's why I bought this one. I could have got just the carburetor. This came with everything. I'm thinking same filter. That's good. That's one good thing. They're giving you gas on for some reason. I hope it's the right carburetor, because that shouldn't be in there. guys. This one's got a plastic piece. We gotta take this plastic piece off. I can see that. Other than that, looks like it's gonna work. I got this right here. It's got to go in this hole. And that will go in this hole. Let's set it in the tank to make sure it's the right length, because they make different lengths of these too, guys. You gotta be careful putting it on the tank. That's the one. That only goes in one way and comes out one way, so you want to be careful, because you'll break that right off. We don't need that. We're not going to need these. It was for a different type of setup. We need this stuff. Linkage we don't need. You want to get the carburetor looking close as you can to the old one. This one's got a filter on it. I'm going to take this filter. It still looks good. Put it right on that. The old one's got a nut here, because they're not going to make a different motor and different carburetor for everything you work on. Put that back on. Alright, that's working. I need to change the spring plate. This. I didn't think that was the right one. And that ain't neither. Because I got metrics on it. I should have had standards. Let me get my standards. The only problem I'm going to have on the plate, it's not tapped. Might have to tap it. I don't know what type of screw. If it's a self-tapping screw, I might be able to use it. Which I'm hoping it is. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and put it right back on. Use right here. And this bolts right in there. But gently, it should go in there, because it is a type of screw. It's smaller on one end, then it gets better. But you don't want to wrench it, because you will break it off. You break that screw off and you're done. You'll be buying yourself a new carburetor or rigging something up. That's all it is, that little bit tweak right there. Now it's hooked up identical like the other one. I don't I'm matching them up again. Make sure everything's the same. I'm keeping that butterfly, the choke closed so nothing falls in there. Alright. Now we got to start working on our gaskets. There ain't no gasket there. There's a gasket here. And you could pop these off if you want, but it's just as easy to match them up by looking. There's probably 2 or 3 different type of gaskets in here. Nope, they only gave you 2. Sometimes they give you more. This gasket should only fit on one way, and you're not going to be able, you can look on this, but since it's got this other piece, you're really not going to be able to tell. It's best to put the 2 together and see if you can line them up. And this one's not fitting. Like it should. It's got a pin here. And it looks like the pin might be holding it. I don't know. But it's not fitting. I'm going to try it a couple different ways, but I know that's the way it goes on, just like this. Well, now I got it backwards. It says it goes like this, but like this. Alright, maybe I had it backwards. Let me see. Yep, I did have it backwards. See, I'm not perfect, but I figured it out. Just take your time. That pin is in there to line up with that tank. Now I can take that long bolt. I'll start with that one. That goes here. That'll get it started where we need it to be. I'm not going to snug anything down yet. This one goes right here. And if they don't screw back in, just like you took them out, stop. It means something messed up because you just took it apart. Now I can see if you left it around for weeks. And so, but you didn't. Alright, that's all loosely together. Then we gotta see which way this goes on. This is only gonna fit one way too. Alright. I'm gonna take the top one. They're both identical, so it really don't matter. Well, I gotta put that on, but first, before you do that, remember you gotta take this. I'll set this up here so I don't put anything on it. You gotta take this and feed it back in there. This one's actually got a piece of rubber, or it's a piece of insulator here, or whatever goes in there. And I don't know if I'm going to get it on with that piece in there or not. We might have to try to pop that piece out. That's what I said, every carburetor is different. Alright, I got it popped out. Now I gotta find it, but the hole is too big, which I knew that. Didn't mean for it to go flying like that. That actually goes up here. I'll find that little piece of plastic. It needs to be trimmed down for it to work. This will go up here. Should. Alright, well, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to find that little piece of plastic. Or we're going to fix that. Alright, we're going to try to start. Everything's tight, everything's back together, all the carburetors on. Put a little bit of gas. See what it does. The wheels are still frozen. I cut the pins out. That should be funny. I had to choke it a couple times, and it should run. Brand new carburetor, and everything's hooked back up, but that don't always mean anything. Choke is on. Run. Now let it warm up. It also might be them breathers. Let's see if they move. I'm going to have to do something about that throttle. Working time. Ellie? will break loose, so it should start spinning inside the axle, which I want it to do. Right in 10. Done. Turned off. Needs the vacuum pieces. She does run and she does seal, so I'm gonna go ahead and call him and see if he wants to come over tonight. I ain't gonna tell him what it is till he gets here. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Then thumbs down. At least watch one. Please subscribe and bye till later.